Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Real Madrid, and today we've got episode 22 of the career mode. Now we're getting far into the second season now, we're almost approaching December and we've got some important games coming up in the Champions League in today's episode. So then let's take a look at the calendar for today's episode. So we started off with a game against Celtic at home in the Champions League. Now what I was thinking is, these are important games, obviously, because we want to make sure we get out of the group and pretty much try and secure that as soon as possible. So last time we faced, obviously, Celtic, we beat them. So I'm thinking this time we're being at home, we might simulate it with our strongest 11, maybe. It depends if they're fully fit or not. We'll try and simulate it, and if we get the win, then we go up to 12 points in the group stage. And I'm pretty confident we'll go through. That all depends on this result, though. So I think we'll simulate this one. Then we've got a game against Osasuna. We're going to simulate that game. And then our next up after that will be a game against Celta Vigo. We're definitely going to play this one just because, you know, away from home, I don't want to risk anything in that game. And I've got a game up after that against Moscow, this time at home again in the Champions League. We're going to simulate that one, but it also depends if we win against Celtic, because if we're to lose this game, then I'm definitely not simming this game. So like I say, it all depends on the result really that we get against Celtic, and then we go up against Espanyol before the month ends. And then again, like I say, because it's at home, we'll probably more likely sim this game, and that moves us on into December. So December we've got Valencia away from home, definitely playing that game. And then again, Leverkusen away from home, but depends on how previous results go in the Champions League. And then I think we'll end the episode against Alaves. So here is a quick look then at our group at the moment. You can see we're top of the group with 9 points. Moscow in second on level points with Leverkusen. Obviously the goal difference being different. And then Celtic at the bottom on 0 points. So that's why I just feel like if we simulate the game against Celtic, we go up to 12 points. You know, I've got a feeling we can pretty much guarantee our way out of the group after getting a win against Celtic. So then, before we go any further in today's episode, if you guys do enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like down below on the video. I still am appreciating all your guys' support this far in to the career mode. Like I say, 22 episodes in now and you guys are still watching it. So I do very much appreciate that. And if you are new guys, you want to see more of these videos, don't forget hit the subscribe button as well. So then, into the comments from the previous episode. And like I say, if you guys want to get your comments featured in these episodes, don't forget, leave them down below. Can be on anything in the career mode, even Real Madrid in real life if you wanted it to be. And I'll make sure they make them into the videos. But anyway, the first comment here from Captain Dazu saying, "Hi Renzy, what's up? Your plans for the new season?" Now obviously we're a few episodes into the new season. But obviously the plans for this season pretty much was to strengthen the team, which I feel like we did do, in signing De Ligt, especially at centre-back to replace Ramos. And then to pretty much this season go out and try and win every trophy. Last season we won every trophy bar the Copa del Rey. So this season I want to try and repeat that again, but win the Copa del Rey as well. So then into the next comment now, which comes from Nuri saying, "Hi Renzy, I think you should sign a few youth players to the team. They will grow quick and it will boost your manager rating." Now this is a pretty good comment because for quite a while, quite a few episodes, the manager rating has been 63. Unsure why, but if you have a look here over at the objectives, you can see on the brand exposure, get a streak of 7 clean sheets in the league. Obviously only 1 at the moment. But also sign 3 players from South America. Now the youth development isn't a priority, but sign 3 players from the South America. Now we haven't obviously done that in the transfer window, and I don't plan to do that in the January transfer window. But what I have done is I'll quickly show you guys. We'll go ahead over to the scouts, the youth staff even. I've gone ahead and sent him over to, I think, yeah, Brazil there. You can see it at the bottom for 9 months. So hopefully he'll bring out some players and we complete that objective. I think without further ado, let's get into our first game of the episode then against Celtic. Let's just, I think because we're simulating so many games in today's episode, we are just going to quick sim the first one especially. Just get it over and done with. Should get the win. We're at home. No reason why we should lose this one, especially with our main starting 11. And there we go, we get the 2-0 win. Tony Croix getting a red card though, no need for that really. Hazard getting a goal early on, 45 minutes into the game. So that's another 3 points there in the group stage. And obviously we won't be able to see the other game in the group, but we can take a look at the standings and see how we're doing. See how the Leverkusen and, is it Moscow? Yeah, Moscow, see how them two got on. Hopefully another draw. Odegaard, I need more games. And definitely Odegaard is going to find himself in the first team more or less sooner rather than later. But here we go, Champions League. Let's take a quick look. And okay, Leverkusen won their game, but we got to 12 now points. So, you know, Leverkusen probably make it through the group with us. Moscow are on 4. So I think pretty much now we've secured our way out of the group. So here we go then. Let's take a look at the player chat. I need more games, Gaffer. Not playing isn't good for where I am in my career. And you're still in the squad, but like I say, I want to sort of go off the rule that we did with Valverde, but then again, Toni Kroos, yeah, 1 match ban. And let's just check Toni Kroos' age just while we're here, because I'm unsure actually how old he is. I know he's not too old just yet. He wasn't as old as Modric, I don't think. And we'll quickly go down. I think I've gone past him, haven't I? I've gone past him for sure. Toni Kroos, here we go. So he is 31 at the moment, 88 overall. Now, obviously, with you know, the player growth and everything, he isn't going to decline if I keep playing him. But then again, Odegaard is doing really well. 22 as well, 87 overall. So he's only 1 overall behind Toni Kroos. So maybe what I'll do is I'll swap the 2 around, put Odegaard into the starting 11 and put Toni Kroos into the future 11. So here is a quick look then at the league table before we go into the second game. Again, level on points with Atletico Madrid. Nothing we can really do now until, like I say, one of us drops points. Hopefully Atletico Madrid, obviously, but we did face them. Unfortunately, got a draw in that game. And there's nothing we could do about it. But again, Barcelona, like I say, creeping up the table now in 4th place. But next, we faced Osasuna, who are currently in 12th place. So then, let's go ahead and simulate this game then against Osasuna. And we're actually going to go with our strongest starting 11. There's an international break after this game, so they're fully fit. So why not? Let's play them. Let's quick sim this one as well. Hopefully 3 points, because we drop points, it'd be disappointing. And we dropped points in this game. And 0-0 against Osasuna, our strongest starting 11. Let's have a look at the ratings. Mbappe didn't perform, Haaland didn't perform, Courtois have a 7.5 rating, but we dropped points against Osasuna, and De Ligt and Varane maybe should have got subbed in that game. I don't see why they didn't. The bench, and okay, Upamecano was on the bench, so he should have maybe come on for one of them, but to drop points against Osasuna is disappointing. So just before we go into the next game then, just to let you guys know, your comments don't go unnoticed. As you'll know, I do reply to them, but also any players that are left down below that you guys think we should sign, I do add to the shortlist. So you've got Julian Brandt here from Dortmund, 86 rated, Cam, centre mid. I've added him to the shortlist because I thought, why not? He's a pretty decent player, let's not be wrong. This goalkeeper, who I'm not too familiar with, plays for Leeds. French, 72 overall. I've added him to the shortlist as well, just as a backup, like a third goalkeeper backup, just for now. I'm not going to sign him, you know, ASAP, but just add him there, why not? And then got obviously João Felix, but I highly doubt I'll be able to sign him just because we are on the strict transfer settings. And okay, maybe I would be able to. I don't actually know, because I think when you actually go to approach to buy, it stops you. But obviously, being at our rivals, I don't think they'd let us buy him. So you can see the table down there. Atletico Madrid won their game when we drew. So they now go 2 points ahead of us. And it's not how I wanted to start today's episode. If I'm going to be honest, Barcelona now in 3rd place as well on 23 points. So we really need to pick up our game here. I don't really want to simulate these games, but I just can't imagine you guys would be too interested in seeing us play bottom of the table teams, put it that way. So especially now in the 2nd season as well. So let's go ahead, away from home, our strongest starting 11 out once again. And they're fully fit this time, fully fit. And a team with that good of a rating should be winning this game. There should be no doubts, and we get the win. Thank God, the 3-0 win. Valverde with 2 goals. And well, it won't let me, okay, it won't let me go back up and see who the other goals were by. Okay, yeah, literally it won't let me go back up. But Valverde, I know, got 2 goals. And we get the 3-0 win. So we do have a scout report then, because I did set this up at the end of the last episode. That's why I do have one. If you're just wondering, obviously set it up at the start of today's episode. But there's not too many players here, in fact none, that I'd be interested in signing. But I'm just wondering that if I do sign this player, for example, does that then help with the objective? Because that's the main thing here, the objective. Because as long as I complete that, I do obviously want to sign some youth players, don't get me wrong. But does it add to it? And it doesn't add to it. Do I then have to promote him to the team? Does it help if I promote him to the team? Let's view the scout... No, okay, not the scout report. My mistake. Let's view the youth academy. Because, like I say, I just want to be able to complete this. Because obviously my manager rating is thingy with this. So age 16, promote to the senior team. And I just hope to God, I don't really want to promote him. I just want to see if it does affect the objectives here. And go across. And it still doesn't affect it. So they actually want 3 players signed from the transfer window from the South America. As you guys know, we're pretty much through now out of the group, but for this game against Moscow, we're going to play the future 11. I don't see why not give them some game time out, and that'll be Toni Kroos on the bench. That didn't change. But one thing I'm going to do quickly is change the formation over, because you can see there Ryan Shirky is going to lose 8, and he's only got 7 sharpness at the moment. It's not great for us, but I got no other players really. I want to make sure I'm actually going to go with a 4-3-3 attack. That way Shirky can be in his natural position, and then Bellingham behind him with Valverde, Hakimi and Militao. For some reason I always get switched over when we change that. Lonin is going to stay in goal as well. I don't see why not. But, like I say, I could put another starting 11 player in a team, but I've got to think about fitness as well. So let's quick sim this. Let's give the youth a chance in the Champions League, and let's see how they do. Bellingham and Shirky, hopefully they can grab themselves a goal. And we'll see the result, and we get the 3-1 win. So that's Hazard with a goal, Valverde with a goal, and Jovic with a goal as well. We've just got one more or less game left to sim. We're going to simulate this one, obviously the game against Leverkusen in the Champions League. But this is going to be the last one that we are going to sim in the league as itself. You can see Atletico Madrid now on 40 points, but obviously they have a game extra than us. So for this game again, we're going to play with our strongest starting 11. Want to try and secure these 3 points. Mendy now going up to a 92 rated, Mbappe up to 94 rated. I can't wait for him to get to that 95 rating. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's quick sim it at home against Espanyol. It should be a win. Please don't let me down, team. Please don't let me down. And they let us down. And they get the 1-1 draw. How disappointing. And who scored for us? And Valverde scored for us. Getting a few goals, Valverde, isn't he? And unfortunate for Real Madrid last night when watching this will be 2 nights for you guys. Obviously in the Champions League, Valverde's goal got ruled out to VAR. But for us, he's banging them in. But again, it's really putting me off simulating games, and I might have to start visual simming them. But I think because we had so many to sim in today's episode, that's why I've not gone ahead and visual simmed them. But I'm pretty certain we'll make up the points to catch up Atletico Madrid. So here we go then into our first game in the league that we actually are going to play away from home against Valencia. And now we're obviously going to play our stronger starting 11. Of course, we need the 3 points. We're only 4 points behind Atletico Madrid now, but obviously at the start of the episode we were level, and then all of a sudden this episode comes along and we we draw 2 games, lose 4 points, and now obviously we're trailing. But I'm confident we'll make it up. Last season we were 4 points behind Barcelona, wasn't we? And look how that turned out. We won the league. So I'm confident, you know, we're still on the early doors now. We're just into December, so it's not the end of the world. You can see there Hazard gone up to an 89 now, so he is declining in a way, but realistically he's not, is he? Because he got up to an 89. So, you know, this guy just keeps proving us all wrong. Varane now up to 90 as well. So yeah, the team's improving, and this first team's getting really strong now. So let's get into the game and get the 3 points. Look at this. It's just silly, Mbappe's pace. He can get past anyone, but then he can't get the cross in. Should have said that, but 8 minutes in. Like I said, I don't want to underestimate Valencia because they are 4th in the league at the moment. So want to come into this. That's why I picked the strongest team, by the way. I did want to give the youth team a little bit, well, I say youth team, but you know what I mean, the future 11, a little bit more game time in today's episode. But I don't want to underestimate Valencia, and with dropping points already, I can't really afford to lose anymore. And there we go. Okay, a decent chance, and Odegaard just couldn't get the header on that. And Odegaard now obviously a starter in the first team. Toni Kroos now going to feature in the future 11. It'll be good to have him alongside the younger lads, Bellingham and Ryan Shirky, because like I said, you can learn a lot from him, and he'll probably drag us out of a few games where maybe them two aren't up to it. Oh, Valencia through, and there we go. Valencia scored the first goal of the game, 16 minutes in, and Valencia take the lead. Like I said, my first game on today, like actual first game I played, and Valencia show me how it's done and break the lines of defence from the wide area, cut it inside. Quite a few decent passes. I just wasn't quick enough to the attacker, and he gets the goal there past Courtois. Courtois there really did quite poor in my opinion. He should have at least got a glove to it, and he didn't, and that allows Valencia to go 1-0 up. Oh, there we go. We make it 1-1 in this game thanks to Eden Hazard, and what a goal that was. I'd say that's goal of the season so far. We haven't scored many great goals, but that one I did not expect. And thankfully to him, make it 1-1 in this game. We're able to see the build-up as well, and over the top from Haaland. And I just thought the goalkeeper was going to get to it before him. But look at that, both feet in the air, and volleys it into the back of the net. There's multiple angles of it, and it looks really nice, to be fair. When they slowed it down, it did look really nice. Now that's 6 goals for him in the league. Send Mbappe down this wing. He's got the pace, as we know. A low cross inside to Haaland, and Michael Keane, I believe that is as well, who signed last summer, I think, or maybe in the January transfer window, I'm not sure. Mbappe not having the best of games so far, but here we go, a cross comes in, maybe a header on it, and of course not. But Emerson is going to get to that, maybe back down to, okay, Hazard, or play it inside. Looking for Haaland, and we can get to Haaland, a little fake shot, and go for the shot himself, and okay, 2-1. And Haaland, again, not the most amazing goal. Obviously, the Hazard goal I still class as better than that, but it's a pretty decent goal, let's be honest. Quite far out as well. Let's have a look at the replay of how far it actually was. And there we go, we find the pass to him. So more or less on the edge of the box. Well, yeah, outside the box, literally. And he fires it into the top left. And he's now got 5 goals this season. Oh, Mbappe, there we go, 3-1, and it is 3-1. Every time Mbappe has the ball in the box, it's more or less it's just a guaranteed goal, isn't it? There's no way he's not going to score. And there we go, 3-1 in this game now. What's that, 61? No, I think that's 67 minutes played. Maybe 61, I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway, but Haaland with the assist, like I say, Mbappe making a great run. And that's when he's useful, obviously, but it just 6 goals from him in the league, by the way. Obviously, that's when he's useful. He's useful anyway on the right-hand side. Don't get me wrong, 94 rated right winger. When is he not going to be useful? I just feel like sometimes being out on the right, you don't get the most out of him. Oh, Valencia through. No way, slide in. Oh, he's still got the pass away, but nothing's going to come of it, thank God. And that is going to go out for a goal kick here. And Valencia, like I say, they could bring it back, make it 3-3, but I highly doubt it with how, you know, we're in great form now in this second half. We've definitely grown into the game. So there we go then, guys. We get the 3 points in this game that we really did need, and we get the 3-1 win as well. So obviously we've already got the job done in the group stage. So let's go ahead against Leverkusen and simulate this one with the future 11. Give them some more game time as well. Open Meccano, I had a player chat from him mentioning how he's not been having as much game time as he wants, and that's understandable. I definitely want to try and get him in to the first team at some point. But here we go, 4-3-3 attack. Put Shirky at cam, and then Valverde is going to come off, and Tony Croix is going to come on there. We don't need Marcelo on the bench, so possibly have, okay, we could have, Odegaard? Yeah, let's just stick Odegaard on the bench, I don't see why not. And go ahead and sim this one. Lunin, now 79 rated, getting up there quite a bit. Like I say, it doesn't matter if we lose this game, I'm just more interested in the future 11, getting some game time. But will we win it? And we do win it anyway. Jovic with 2 goals, Hazard coming on, and Mbappe coming on as well to help us to secure the win. So here is then how the league table is looking before we head into the final game of today's episode against Alaves. And Atletico Madrid still haven't dropped points in today's episode. It is annoying and it is frustrating because you're just sort of waiting and waiting for them to drop points to overtake them. But there's still 4 points ahead of us. At Barcelona, 9 points behind us at the moment. With Villarreal in 4th. And my apologies, it must have been Villarreal in 4th place. And then Valencia are in 9th place. So that's my mistake on that previous game. But we're against Alaves. Who are Atletico Madrid against? Let's see if we can find out before we go into this one. They're against Sevilla, who are currently... Sevilla? Okay, Sevilla are 16th. So the strong favourites, Atletico Madrid, to get the win in that one. But hopefully Sevilla can cause an upset. Here's how the 2 teams line up there. And you can see Alaves got a few players that haven't rested fully. Especially on their left-hand side. That will be our right-hand side. So maybe that time for Mbappe to overuse his pace and get past their left winger and, well, left mid and left back. Obviously one of their centre backs as well. So we could probably try and take advantage of that. We are at home, so I'm hoping to get a good, possibly ending now 92 rated. Bloody hell, he seems to surpass me. Wait, was he already 92 rated? I'm not sure. But either way, 92 rated. It's just mad that the left back is 92 rated. But what was I going to say? Either way, I want to try and get 3 goals before half time and possibly jump to the end result. Through there for Haaland, who's going to try and play it across to Mbappe, and oh, just couldn't get it. Here we go, open goal, Valverde, and almost an open goal. Haaland's going to keep hold of it though. Little pass there to Valverde, take the shots, and there we go, it's going to go in. And finally, we get the goal. Eden Hazard scores 7 minutes into the game, and like I say, off to a good start. Like I say, I'm looking for 3 goals before half time. I don't see why we can't achieve it. Our strongest starting 11 out. Some of their players not fully fit and rested. And again, Valverde with a shot blocked, but then Eden Hazard was there for the rebound. And it fires it into the back of the net. 7 goals. Down ball here to Haaland, who is still onside. Onside, Haaland to make it 2, and he does. And luckily, just he did, because it went off the post that and in. And there we go, 2-0 up now, 25 minutes in. We're looking to secure the win early on in this game. And I mentioned it in the lineup, didn't I, that we wanted to try and get 3 goals, and that is the aim here. On the counter-attack, Haaland still onside, luckily. And there we go. Like I said, you might be able to tell, but it went off the post just slightly. and into the back of the net. Now 6 goals for him this season. I'm surprised no players on double figures at the moment. We're into December. No one's on double figures just yet, but we've had a lot of goals from different players, to be fair. Haaland has been tucked down in the box. I could have gone for the shot, to be fair, and just fired it home and possibly made it 3 there and then. But I went for the fake shot and the goalkeeper stuck him down, so we got ourselves our first penalty. Is it our first penalty in the career mode? I don't think it is. But let's take a see where we're going to go. I think we're going to go bottom left. Yeah, bottom left. Come on, fire it home, Haaland. There we go. Come on. And he does. And he didn't go fully bottom left. But it went to the left. And there we go. 3 goals in the first half. Half an hour in. Averaging a goal every 10 minutes. And we kept, not a promise. Not a promise. But you know what I mean. We kept it how we said we were going to do it. 3 goals. Let's try and get 4 before half time. And then let's jump to the end result. Over here for Odegaard, who just couldn't find the back of the net. But he's took down as well. And there we go, another penalty. 2 penalties literally within 9 minutes of each other. And who shall we let take this one? And let's have a look at the replay again. I think I was too focused. Oh, yeah, clear penalty there. I think I was too focused on Odegaard taking the fake shot. And he didn't get to take the fake shot. And obviously the ball going out of play. But here we go, Haaland. He's got 99 power, to be fair. And he is the best free kick taker. So we'll let him take it. This time we'll go bottom right. And try and get it towards the bottom right a little bit more. And yeah, there we go. Secured the bottom right. That's now 4-0 within 40 minutes of this game. Haaland. Is that his hat-trick this game? No, so it's Hazard and Mbappe, wasn't it? And then Haaland scoring 2 penalties for us. So he's on track for obviously a hat-trick. 2 goals up now, 2 penalties for him. And that looked really good, to be fair, didn't it? It did look pretty good. And that's now 8 goals for him this season. And there we have it then, guys. Half-time in this game has come. We're 4-0 up. Let's just jump to the end result and just get the win over and done with. You know, with the form that Alaves are in, I highly doubt they're going to bring back 4 goals, even 5 goals. There's some half-time results. Barcelona are winning 2-1. Atletico Madrid are winning 2-0. So it looks like the league table is going to be the same at the end of this. But let's jump to the result. I wonder if we'll score any more. Haaland, and we're not going to score any more. Second half is pretty dead. No one scoring any more goals. But we'll get the 3 points, which is most important. Okay, so Barcelona actually just drew their game. And obviously I mentioned at half-time how they were winning. Was it 2-0 they were winning? And then they drew 3-3 overall. So they've dropped points. Once again, not ideal for them. But of course, Atletico Madrid won. So we're still 4 points behind them. At the end of today's episode, Barcelona in 3rd place, Villarreal in 4th, Levante and Atletico Bilbao in 5th and 6th. Let's take a look at the bottom 3 while we're here, and that is Leganes, Eibar and Huesca. But there we have it then for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to join us next time when we'll find out who we'll be facing in the round of 16 in the Champions League.